What up guys, MJH here, playing Medal of Honor for the first time. I didn't get access to the beta, so this is actually, what you're seeing on the screen here is my first gameplay I ever got. Sorry, I'm really out of breath, I just ran up the stairs, I've got to get this done before I have to go out. So excuse my out of breathness. I didn't get a very good score, but I thought it's a good idea to upload my first gameplay because it kind of shows me learning how to play it and how to do the new controls, and you know, it's pretty similar to COD, the controls though, luckily, so it wasn't too hard to adjust to. Got a few things I'd like to talk about. Firstly, the spawns. Okay, so I'm kind of starting on a negative, as you can probably imagine. Spawns are awful in this game, they really are, they're bad. You know, multiple times I'll spawn and there's an enemy right in front of me, I'm able to kill him, or multiple times enemy spawns 2 feet behind me. Another negative would be there's no kill cams. Now that is also positive, I guess, if you think of it this way. Okay, when you get killed you want a kill cam, but when you kill someone you don't want the kill cam. You know, so it's balanced to a certain extent where the maps are so small that it actually doesn't matter too much because you kind of get the general idea of where you got killed from. Okay, so I'd count that as a positive and a negative of this game, than not having kill cams. Another negative would be it's relatively difficult to spot enemies on this game. You can't see their name from distances, so the only way you can tell if it's an enemy is if there's nothing there. So if it's just, you know, a character walking around, if you're close enough it'll come up with an orange triangle or a name or something. But from a distance, so if you're a sniper, the only way you can recognise an enemy is if you see no name or anything like that. It's just literally the character. So positive maybe, because when you're, you know, getting shot at, it's difficult to get you, you know, but it's also a negative for when you're sniping, looking to kill some people, but can't quite spot them. There's been multiple times where I run around a corner, not see anyone, but suddenly someone's there, you know, just suddenly pops out. So I don't know. A positive of this game would definitely be the tactical side of it. You know, it's very it's a very good team playing game. You need to play as a team player. You need to be calling in these UAVs instead of getting kill streaks for yourself. And not enough people do that. In this game, I think I called in every single kill streak of mine as a counter UAV or a UAV, and I think the reason I did quite decent in my first game is because of that. I was able to find where players were. The guns feel amazing in this game. It's very much like Battlefield, the way you move with them, the way they work. You know, the reloading is pretty much identical to Battlefield, but they feel amazing on this game. You feel like you're holding a proper gun. It's heavy. The recoil is absolutely perfect on this game. They've got the recoil perfect. Actually no, I'm going to copy Wings when I say this. It's not perfect, but it's pretty much the best recoil you can get in a game, I'd say. The unlocking system is great. It's not just about being a certain level, it's about playing your class well. You know, you get points for playing well, and that goes towards your next unlock, which is a gun, extra ammo, whatever. So the unlocking system is brilliant, and also if you do well with one certain class you can unlock more stuff in that class. So again, it's like Battlefield in that way. The maps, I'd say they're mediocre. This one I'm playing on now is probably my favourite that I've played so far. I've played 4 maybe, as I'm doing this commentary. By the time this gets uploaded I would have probably played all of them. I don't know what game type this is actually. I think it's I can't remember the actual name. Obviously they haven't called it domination, but it is basically a domination. It's A, B and C, you've got to capture it. I noticed a very, very, very slight problem with the FPS. It does get a bit jagged sometimes if you're going through a busy area of gunfights and, you know, big detailed environments. It does get a little bit choppy, but that isn't too much of an issue, to be honest. It hasn't prevented me killing anyone or anything. Actually I did use a kill streak there and I didn't get anything from it, so I think from that point I decided I was just going to be a team player and use UAV. The sound in this game, absolutely incredible, like you would imagine. It's DICE, you know, they made Battlefield. and they're known for their amazing sound effects. It's like being in the war, this game. There's constant explosions, people shouting in agony and screaming, and bullets sound awesome in this game. Probably can't hear it too well over my commentary, but I'm sure I'll upload a game without commentary soon so you can hear the sound effects. The movement, now this is the biggest improvement for me. Battlefield was a brilliant game, but it was clunky. It was, you can't deny it. Compared to Call of Duty, very fluid movement in that game. When you jump onto Battlefield, it's very, very clunky. You feel like you're about 20 stone and you can't run very well. Well, they've completely fixed this. That's the word. They fixed that. In this game, the movement is a lot more fluid. The actual running around is still a little bit clunky, but the aiming is very sharp. You can probably tell I'm on low sensitivity here, but I'm able to flick the screen around relatively quickly, like Call of Duty. So if you're a huge Call of Duty fan like me, you shouldn't have too much of a problem adjusting to this game. And look at that fail shot there, still getting there. I think I'm just going to end this now and say that this game is getting a lot of stick for some minor problems. When you compare it to Call of Duty, they are very minor problems which can be fixed relatively easily. And I'd say this game is definitely worth getting for now. Might get a little bit tedious down the line when a few people find some cheap shit out, you know, a certain class that works well. But other than that, this game is absolutely brilliant, and it's a game to be reckoned with. And I'm definitely going to be playing this a lot until Black Ops. I think a lot of people have that in mind, you know, it's a good filler game from now until Black Ops, and then you'll just jump straight onto that game, which is understandable, you know. It's highly anticipated, that Black Ops game. Everyone's going to have it. So maybe you could rent this, I don't know, for 3 weeks or whatever. Definitely give it a go though, it's a brilliant game. I'll leave the end of the video for you to just watch me rape some noobs with this lovely M21 with the red dot sight. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you online if anyone's got this. I'd really like to play with you guys, so check the description. I'll put my PSN there. Add me and I'll play with you on this game. It is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Thank you for listening.